Q2 numbers were fairly okay. Let's talk about auto sales numbers. They'll be out for the month of December on Monday, 1st of January. Sudarshan joins in with the key expectations. Sudarshan.
On Monday, January 1, most auto companies will report sales for the month of December. And CNBC-TV18 poll indicates that growth for two-wheelers are expected to rise up to 30%, with Bajaj Auto and TVS being top performers, whereas Royal Enfield is seen reporting a modest growth. The reason for the healthy growth is being attributed to low base along with healthy demand. For Bajaj Auto, total sales are seen rising 25% to 3.51 lakh units. TVS may report an increase of 30% to 3.14 lakh units. Hero's growth seen at 10% to 4.33 lakh units. And Eicher is expected to report a modest growth of 0.4% to 68,667 units. In passenger vehicle space, M&M is expected to lead the growth chart, with its auto segment is seen reporting a growth of 19% to almost 68,000 units, whereas Maruti is likely to report an increase of 6% in total sales to 1.47 lakh units. Nomura says small car segment demand has remained subdued with high discounts and it sees downside risks. For FY25, Nomura has lowered PV industry growth forecast to 6% from 8%. Coming to commercial vehicle segment, Ashok Leyland, a pure CV play, is expected to report a decline in sales for the month of December. The sales of Ashok Leyland is seen falling 4% to 17,400 units. And for Tata Motors, it seems CV performance will weigh on its total numbers. Total sales of Tata Motors are seen rising 1% to a little more than 75,000 units. Lastly, in the tractor segment, M&M is seen reporting a decline of almost 3% to 22,700 units. And as per Antic, tractor volumes to remain moderate due to rainfall deficit and unseasonal rainfall in some parts of country and seasonality impact.
Thank you very much for that. Prakash, I wanted to get your thoughts in on Eicher Motors. If you remember, the big story for Eicher Motors this week was rising competition. And you pull up a one-year chart of Eicher Motors, the stock had fallen by nearly 15-20% when competition, increased with Harley-Davidson and Triumph coming out. Stock fell from levels of 3,700. It went down to about 3,000. But look where it is now, 4,130, much higher than the levels that it was prior to the news about the competition resurfacing. How